This is how you subtract two mixed numbers. But let's start with the basic. What do you mean by mixed numbers? Well, the mixed numbers look something like that. It has a whole number component followed by a fraction component. And this is called a mixed number. But before you subtract two mixed number, you have to convert a mixed number into something called improper fraction. And the way to convert that is 5, which is a whole number, multiplied by the denominator, which is 3, which is going to give you a value of 15. 15 plus the numerator, which is 2, which is going to give you a value of 17 as the numerator, and just copy the denominator like this. So this is the improper version of this mixed number. So let's start with some examples here. Let's say if you have a mixed number of 3, 2 over 3, subtract that with 2 and a quarter like this. The way to subtract this, like I mentioned, you have to convert each of this mixed number into improper fraction here. And the way to do it is 3 times 3 will give you 9. 9 plus 2 from the numerator will give you 11. And the denominator, just copy over straight up. Minus the second mixed number, let's do the conversion to improper fraction. 4 times 2 will give you 8. 8 plus 1 will give you 9. 9 over 4. Now over here, in order to make this into a common denominator, the only way to do it is to multiply this by 4, which is going to give you 12, and multiply this by 3, which is going to give you 12 as well. And as you've seen in my previous video, whatever you do with the denominator, you're going to have to do the same thing with the numerator. Likewise, on the second improper fraction, you're going to have to do the same thing as well, because the denominator was multiplied by 3. Let's write this again one more time. 11 times 4 is going to give you 44. 3 times 4 is going to give you 12. 9 times 3 is going to give you 27. And 4 times 3 is going to give you 12. Now, since the denominator is exactly the same, you can subtract the numerator, which is essentially 44 minus 27, and copy the denominator of 12 like this. 44 minus 27 will give you a value of 17, and copy the denominator of 12. Now, you cannot leave the answer as 17 over 12 because this is an improper fraction, because most of the examination requires you to convert improper back to mixed numbers. And the way to do it would be 17, which is your numerator, divided by 12, which is your denominator. And the only way to get this to divide will be 1. So 12 times 1 gives you 12. You subtract 17 with 12, gives you a value of 5. And now to rewrite this improper fraction into mixed number, this is your whole number, which is 1, and your remainder, which is the value of 5, is going to be your numerator, and the denominator would be 12. And this would be the answer for subtracting this mixed number with this mixed number.